Just open up with a statement. You know, disappointed that we lost the game, but I was proud that you know, we're down 3 scores there late, and our team found a way to get it down to 1 play.
What did you see your players improve on? You know, in that second half that you were able to make the comeback?
Well, defensively, you know, we're huge on 3rd downs, and they've done a great job of that, and got to do some 3 and outs. Offensively, finally, we're able to get the ball down the field to Paul, and you know, I thought that gave us a spark, and Tremaine did another great job in the second half, and found the end zone, was able to go for 2 and get it down to just a field goal.
Is it an easy decision to take the field goal? You wanted to pretty easy to go for the timeout?
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's 4th and short, and so you got less than a minute. I got 1 timeout, so let's say we get the 1st down, well, the clock's running, or you throw it, and then, you know, anything can happen, and now you lose the game, and the odds are we're going to kick a field goal anyway. Maybe it's 10 yards closer, but the risk didn't outweigh the reward. You have to kick it there.
Did you talk to Ryan Crum yet? Did you say anything to him?
Just the whole team, and the fact that you know, this not one player lost this game. We lost as a team, and we could go player by player and talk about each play. And really, he had to come out of the field because of a mistake by our offense. If we didn't have a mistake there, you know, he wouldn't even have to be on the field. And so you hate it for him. That's the life of a kicker, and I know you know, he's a great kid, and he's going to bounce back.
Their offense, obviously, they're usually a pretty pass-heavy offense.
Yeah.
They came out running the ball pretty early. Did you expect that at all?
No, and a lot of different sets, a lot of bigger personnel, and so I think it caught us off guard a little bit. They were about 70% of a 1-back type of formation, and then about opposite of that, about 80% 2-back. Maybe it's the weather, maybe I'm not sure, but it took us a little bit. You know, I was disappointed they were able to run the ball like that. You got to give credit to their O-line, and their running backs just ran extremely hard. They was able to break some tackles, and we got to find a way on defense to have more discipline, do our job, to start doing other people's job, and no one's in our gap, and then the ball squirts on us.
Obviously, the defense forces the fumble late in this game. Very next play, interception. Can you take me through those moments? What was going through your head? What you kind of saw in the interception?
Well, it's a 4-minute drill, and so that's what we're telling our defense, the fact that, hey, they're going to run it. You got to get the ball out. Defensively, they did exactly what you need to do in that scenario, get the ball to our offense. And, you know, offensively, you know, we turned the ball over. We've done a good job of that all year. And really, you know, I feel like if you just said, hey, Coach, what's the one thing we got to prove? It's just discipline. And turning the ball over is a lack of discipline. Having stupid penalties is a lack of discipline. Not holding your gaps, a lack of discipline. And so when it's tough when you're 18, you know, hopefully next year we're going to play with 19 and 20-year-olds, and it's a little easier to have that kind of discipline that we need. But can't turn the ball over.
Logan Larson put him on 3rd down a few times to run some, you know, was Bender out today? What?
Yeah, Bender was out, and I don't know if I saw Jacksonville State, and sometimes he's done a really good job of kickoff return. He's got some balls and really did some good things. He's 270 pounds, and so we just felt like he put some good tape out there, and so we gave him football.
Was Bender hurt? Sick?
No, he was suspended.
And then you kind of mentioned Paul, getting the ball to Paul in the second half there. Can you just talk a little bit about his whole career here and just how he capped his performance today?
I mean, you love that he went out like that. You know, he's got 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards, I'm sure. And so you're just very thankful that he ended his career that way. You know, he's such a special and dynamic player. And I hope we see him get an opportunity in the NFL and represent Southeast Missouri State. He's always going to be a Redhawk. He's very appreciative of the people here, and so you know, it's exciting for him.
All right, so you said you didn't expect UT Martin, since they are such a pass-heavy offense, to run the ball so much. What adjustments, if any, did you guys make defensively to kind of just focus on that?
Well, we had to go to some earlier game plans, so we had to do some things we didn't practice this week because they changed. And so on the sidelines, we had to adapt and adjust, try to get more people in the box. We've been working the pass quite a bit this week.
All right, then how did that kind of maybe, they would run the ball so much, but then right when they got down to the red zone, it seemed like they were just passing the ball so much.
Yeah, I mean, it was the fact that we had everybody in a box trying to stop them. We had to go one-on-one, and they're got some good players over there. And I'm telling you, that quarterback is as good as there is in the conference. I mean, those are tough balls. Every one of those were not like wide open balls. We just put them on the money, and a great ball beats great coverage every time. So, hats off to those guys.
Yeah, on that first drive for your offense, you guys got down the field, scored that field goal, but then didn't score anything else for the rest of the half. What were you kind of telling them at halftime, and what did you guys kind of do to get ready for that second half?
Well, we got after them pretty good. I mean, there's a lot. We were moving the ball, but we had a bad snap. We throw it terribly. We just self-inflicted wounds there a little bit on offense. Didn't seem like we were able to move the ball going into the wind there as good. So, just talk about that.
All right, can you finally talk to me about, just having Tremaine come in this year and finally, getting that 1,000-yard season?
I'm very proud of Tremaine, and he is a warrior. He is tough. I mean, we didn't bring him in for that role. We thought we'd be able to give him the football, but we didn't know he's going to do all the dirty work too. So, man, he impacted our offense and our team in a big way. So the best thing about it is he's coming back. So we hopefully get him a little better and get him a little bigger, and he can impact next year also.
You love him and Michael back. So how exciting is that to have him, Michael, your freshman quarterback, will be another year old again?
Yeah, and Adrian Davis and a lot of our old lines back, and so the thing is number one thing I'm going to tell him is I'm going to do everything I can to out-recruit you. I'm going to try to out-recruit Dante Van. And it's his job to never, ever, ever let that happen. That's what good teams do, is you bring in, talent. And so some of the best motivation there is 2D. You get the 2D better, and as long as we're a hungry football team, hungry to get better, I feel great because you bring so many people back. They've seen a lot of football, and so just excited about recruiting and improving.
How would you describe where this program is at the end of this season?
How would I describe?
I mean, where are they at compared to where you'd like to be, where you thought they'd be?
Just as a program?
Yeah.
I figured year 2 we should be in about every game. We should have some good wins. Wanted to play for some meaningful games in November. So I think we did that. We've had some really disappointing losses, and so but I think we've had some really good wins too. And so I think what we have to do is take that next step as a program and play smart football, more disciplined, and that's just a lot easier when you return a lot of the guys and you're not counting on a lot of freshmen. And hopefully to the point where not a lot of freshmen can make the 2D because you got a lot of those guys there. So I'm excited. I really am. There's nothing that I feel there's any reason we can't have success next year.